Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. Today we are in Benidorm city center and we'll show you some more brand new businesses that have opened up recently in Benidorm town that might be interesting and useful for all of you. Let's go and explore them together. We start today's video right next to the Techno Hit, and here we have one of the new, oh my god, they've just passed so fast. One of the new businesses, which is the Outlet City. Before it was Bambola, which is summer dresses shop. Now it's a very high-end, expensive brands outlet, which in case you're a fan of these like Tommy Hilfiger, Hugo Boss, and much more, guess this is where you can purchase them in an outlet with a cheaper price. We also have another outlet right by the shopping mall La Marina if you're interested in more offers. And from here, the Techno Hit is right in front of us already. On our left side, we do have some changes. These are not brand new businesses, but they've been opened up for quite some months. City Market, which before it was looking like this, quite unpleasant. Now, finally, both City Market and the King Kebab are officially done. Finally, it's done, it's over. I do feel and I do see it's the same owner because they use the same elements to decorate. And one is a market, one is a kebab place. That's very handy. Right next to it, there's a change in restaurant. First one was the old restaurant, Italian style, El Italiano, the Italian, and now it's La Piemontesa, which is basically more or less the same type of style meals, but it's newly refurbished. All the furniture is new, everything is new from the outside and on the inside as well. Right here next to the Starbucks, which we did film for you guys actually here on the channel, we've tried some nice drinks out here. We've seen the prices and our overall review. If you didn't check it out, check it out. But it does seem quite busy. They have a lot of seasonal drinks, which is also a nice idea. And right next to it, there is the Cafeteria Cafeteria Brooklyn. Brooklyn is right next to us, and right nearby they've added like the cafe place. And this before was Center Plaza Cafeteria. Right now it's not the case any longer. This is a Brooklyn, like a second part of it. And here they have a menu, you can pause it, but basically pizzas less than 10 euros, hamburgers 9.90, 8.90, different types of meals and snacks are available for you right here. But one of our most favorite places, brand new ones, is this one, Pizza in Piazza. I hope I'm spelling it right. This is traditional Italian. Before it was Cafe Mania. This was a coffee place, like a cafeteria. Now it's Flavors of Italy. It's an incredible small place that has tables inside and on the outside. But look at this. This is the traditional oven where they bake the pizzas. They're also on Instagram. That's very nice. It's a minimalistic decoration, but the plates are looking gorgeous. All the lemons out here, like Mediterranean style. Plates are giant and pizzas are quite big too. Really recommended. We will need to try it out with you guys, but I've heard a lot of nice words about it. Nearby in the Cafe Brooklyn, English breakfast costs 5.90 if it's a small one. If it's a big one, it's 7 euros more or less. And these are quite high prices, I must say. We've seen them way cheaper in Rincon de Loige. We'll just need to compare what the quality actually is. Right here at the shopping avenue in Benidorm, we have Bella Joya. This is a jewelry place. Before, it was also Mercado de Plata, which is everything silver related. Right now, it's something similar, just with a different decoration and with a different name. Probably to attract more slightly younger customers, teenagers, etc. Shouldn't be very expensive since these are either gold-plated, silver-plated accessories and jewelry things. Iberico experience is still here if you're a fan of some nice ham and cheese. this is one of the places to go. And all around us, there's some more nice new businesses. For example, right here on the left side, right next to Todo Plata, there is another place which is called First Class. Quite a strange name for a shop. Before, it was a place for bags and accessories. All the rest here, Coffee and Bakery, Santa Gloria, also quite relatively new, let's say it like this. Relatively new cafeteria, very nice. In summer, it's really busy because this is a place that gets a lot of shade during the day. So when it's hot outside, this like natural shade covered with all the buildings around us makes this place a desired place to sit down and grab some drinks. In front of us, the Tethenis and Calcedonia. This was before the place of Calcedonia. Now they've split it and put two different shops, but they're not open just yet. Festa before was a perfume place. Now it's a clothing shop. There are some of them that are for rent, as you can see, with big numbers where to call. So businesses are constantly shifting. Some of them rent out different spaces, the same business, but it changed maybe a couple of businesses down the street, or it changed to a different area of Benidorm where business will be going slightly better, or maybe doubled or tripled the size. This also happens quite often if businesses do things the correct way. Byron Bay shop right here, also new in Benidorm. Before, it was a shop for different types of souvenirs, children clothing, where they've made them like themed, like embroidery type of things. But now it's a nice clothing shop. Oh, I do not want to say anything, but a lot of you did let us know that these street musicians, you know, especially the one that goes with like a child. My hubby also said the same thing. The child will be there in the boogie since he'll be 5, 6 and more maybe, and that they're actually not playing real music. It's all just like a sonogram. It's playing there and he's just moving the like the violin, you know, he's just making the movements as if he would be playing it, but it's not actually the case, which, to be honest with you, I must agree, because we've seen quite a lot of news about it, that it was a scam. And especially when seeing that movements sometimes are just not how they should be when you play specific melodies, and it always sounds the same, exactly the same. It does not sound real, like the sound is not coming from the instrument itself, if you know what I mean. Obviously, a lot of tourists do not know about it. They still give them money, and especially seeing a woman and a child nearby. I wonder if there's actually a child in a boogie. Call me crazy, but like, I actually wonder if there is a child in the boogie. Maybe there's just like an empty boogie they take from the neighbors, and that's it, because I've never ever seen like a physical child, like her holding the child or anything like this. There's always a boogie that is closed, but never seen it, so not too sure if it's actually. This should be a scam, right? Which is not fair for a lot of people. The music is nice, but if you're not playing it, you're not entitled for any kind of tips or anything. Brand new business here. Before, this was wine and cheese place, and now it's Meta Brew Tap Room, craft beer brewed with passion for people. Another new businesses that they are still finishing, so this will be opening up shortly. The famous Tapas Alley and the Tapas place. Here we have a lot of different tapas, like Aragonesa, this one, Barbadillo, Terraza. There's a lot of them, and here so far you do not have any kind of changes. But once you head down these small streets, this is where you see all the changes. Taberna Saltoki, for example, brand new furniture, refurbished on the inside, really, really nice. And Chapela, this is their tavern as well. This is the same company that owns it. Also refurbished, very, very nice. On the main Tapas Alley, El Bodegon also changed. I don't think they changed the furniture itself, but they did change the plating. They did change on the inside, the design. That looks incredible. And not only El Bodegon did change their design. Look at this on the outside too. This is incredible. practically almost all places here have changed the design for the brand new summer season 2024, which makes it even a nicer place for tourists to go. Look at this. Here is the same Achuri. This is from Saltoki too. Also refurbished, new furniture, new floors, new walls, everything. That is spectacular. What a change to the Tapas Alley. There's almost no record, except for some pictures online, for the old typical Spanish tavern design. Now it's all fancy and brand new. Like, the essence is not here any longer. This is another place too, from Choco, it's called. It's not new, but they've refurbished it as well. We have some menus if you want to see how much does some of the things cost. To be honest with you, here it's way more expensive than in the typical Spanish bars, where you can find some great quality tapas without the necessity of spending a whole entire fortune right here. This was La Papa Loca, situated on this street right here that you can see. Papa Loca did not last for long. Now it's Pack Smash Burger. Takeaway and delivery available too, and it's very nice. Look at this. Vegan options in all of the burgers. Wow, Pac-Man, Inky, Spooky, Shadow, Speedy, Pokey, Bashful, entrees of different kind, croquetas, chicken bites, nuggets, wings. And here it says smash combos, 1, 2, or 3. That's actually very nice. By the way, it's situated right next to Casper's. Right here, we have another business that was closed for a while. Now it's Manco. It's a brand with different types of bags and accessories, as much as I can see. Oriented, obviously, towards tourism. Locals do not usually shop here. Belroso, I think it's called Belroso or Belros. I'm not sure, because there is like an apricot next to it, or a heart. And ooh, this is a sweet shop. Original Belrose popcorn. Ooh, okay. Popcorn, some slushies, smoothies. Like, this is better. There's quite a lot going on. Some sweets for all those who love it. This is also a brand new business. Before, there was a different shop here, but we did not manage to get a picture of it. Obviously, businesses do shift every now and then, especially those that either have been here for the longest time ever and they're retired already, or those who've been here for a couple of years, opened during pandemics and then did not manage to survive, or maybe are shifting to a different street or a different location here in Benidorm. There is much more brand new businesses in the city center, Mediterranean Avenue, even by the beach. There's quite a lot going on, and we will try our best to show it to you in the future videos here on the channel. So far, fully refurbished Tapas Alley. Not a big fan because it's too expensive, and I do not think it's worth it. If you don't mind spending money, that's perfect, that's fine. But if you are looking something on a budget, there's way cheaper places to go. These are only some of the new businesses, and as you could have seen, almost every single bar in the Tapas Alley has refurbished, at least partially, their common areas, and it's looking so nice, brand new. Obviously, it's almost a top 5 probably tourist attraction, so it needs to be looking nice and inviting. It definitely is. It definitely is. We've seen some new businesses that we would like to try. There are many more new businesses on the Mediterranean Avenue and on the Levante Beach, which we will be checking on shortly, right before the brand new summer season hits us, which is basically already here. Thank you for accompanying us on today's video. We wish you a lovely day. Greetings from the sunny Benidorm, and we'll see you in a new video tomorrow. Bye, teas.